Warning. This video blog or vlog may contain harsh language and opinions that are not necessarily in line with YouTube or its partners or affiliates. YouTube does not openly endorse the content of this vlog. All opinions are expressly those of Ranting Ramsay and do not reflect on the opinions or values of YouTube, its affiliates, or its parent or partner companies.
Greetings, Internet people. Ranting Ramsay here. How are you all doing today? The topic of today's rant, obviously by the title, is my opinions on certain aspects of the holiday season. And some of you may know I'm an atheist, so you may think that I have obvious problems with the whole Christian holiday of Christmas. But as a video by a YouTube user by the name of Discovering Religion just recently posted, I agree with the sentiment he put there that I don't really have a problem with so much as the Christmas holiday as what it has become in our modern society. And the basic point that I'm trying to get around to right now is that I honestly don't understand why the sentiment of the holiday season is only for the holiday season. This is the main reason why I get so frustrated with the celebration of Christmas. I can't help but ask myself the question, why is it that we only have to think this way around Christmas time? Why can we not have love for our fellow man all throughout the year? All religious viewpoints aside, why is it that we're pressured this time of year to be nice to everybody? Why is it we should only tip certain people around the holiday season, which is actually part of the rant I'm going to get to here in a minute, because there's an article on Yahoo News that they put out every year, and every year when I read it, it makes my blood boil, and it generally is titled New Guides or New Rules for Holiday Tipping. My question once again is, why is it that we should tip these people only around the holiday season? Does it make any sense? And my answer is no. It does not. And personally, I honestly don't give a flying rat's flaming rear end what anyone has to say on the subject. They cannot convince me otherwise that it does not matter. It is a perfect example, in my opinion, of the by-rote society in which we live. And by rote, I mean we do things by habit or because someone else says that we should. And at what point did we stop thinking for ourselves? In America, in my opinion, it's as soon as we turn on the TV that we stop thinking for ourselves, apparently. But I refuse to accept that. The behavior I'm describing disgusts me thoroughly. And the fact that we are pressured by our peers to give selflessly of ourselves during a 30-day period of the year specifically is simply asinine. We should be treating each other the way that we should be treating each other through the holidays all year. This end of the year tipping thing that I'm getting ready to get into here is just absolute bullshit to me. I don't understand why around the holidays it's love for your fellow man and be nice to everybody and blah 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 blah, but as soon as Christmas is over, right out the window, all that goes. It just seems incredibly hypocritical to me. And to get more to the point, like I mentioned about a minute or two ago, every year Yahoo News and other news sources put out this thing that they basically say, this is what you should be tipping people around the Christmas season. And here's a quick list and some of the elaboration that they gave on this list. But this is basically watered down from the link that I am going to link in the description. And this is the list they give of people you should tip around Christmas time. And they say personal caregivers such as daycare teachers, doormen of residential buildings, and your cleaning service provider, and for the cleaning service provider, they say, give the value of one visit. If you usually pay $100 per week, then give at least an extra $100 around the holidays. They go on to say that your regular hairstylist, trainer, esthetician, or other service providers should be tipped, along with your newspaper delivery person, garbage collectors, and skycaps porters and hotel doormen you meet along your holiday travels. Pardon me, I'm having trouble speaking properly this evening. And that alone kind of makes my blood boil, because there's someone out there who's saying, you need to give these people extra money because it's Christmas. Because if you don't give them extra money around this time because it's Christmas, then they won't have money to spend on the people that they want to buy gifts for, and that won't stimulate the economy, and blah, blah, blah. America depends on the commercialization of Christmas for its economy. Anyone of any modicum of intelligence acknowledges and understands that. But on the other side of the same coin, anyone of any intelligence understands that that's one of the most frustrating things about this season, is that they're basically depending on you to spend money that you don't have, especially this year in 2010 with this horrible fucking economy, when none of us have any money to spend on shit that we don't actually need. It's that much more infuriating. But then, the article goes on not only to tell you who you should tip, but who you should skip. In other words, they're saying these people are worthy of having extra money around the holidays because Jesus says you need to give money to people. They're saying these other people don't deserve extra money. They say, here's some good news for your budget. There's no need to tip the owner of an establishment, such as a hair salon, salaried staff, such as salespeople, full-service gas attendants, furniture delivery people, or a flower delivery person. So what is it that makes your hairstylist more deserving of tip than the person who delivered the flowers that you bought for someone? What makes the salaried staff members less deserving of a tip than your hairstylist? Are you really that superficial that you have a regular hairstylist to begin with, and then they deserve a tip, whereas someone who pumps your gas for you does not deserve a tip? These are both menial, insignificant services that you as a human being living in the modern world can perform for yourself. You can style your own fucking hair, and you can pump your own fucking gas. And yet, the hairstylist deserves extra money in the holiday season, whereas the person who fuels the vehicle that allows you to get to work does not deserve a tip in the holiday season. This is a perfect example of what I'm on about. This is a perfect example of what makes me absolutely sick to my stomach and wanting to rip off the flesh of the faces of the motherfuckers who say this shit. Why is one person more deserving of extra money during the holiday season than the other? It makes no sense and should be ignored by any person of intelligence. Only people who are too stupid to think for themselves will pay attention to this article. Fact! But I go on to say people are paid to do a job. The fact that money is how these people say we should show thankfulness is simply an indication of how money-centric our society has become. Obviously, the only way you can show that you appreciate someone or the job that they do is to give them more money than they're already making to do the job for which you are tipping them. Whiskey, Tango, Foxtrot. That is all.
Hey, did you get all that, man?
Douche.